Alright, well, this is the first level of the game, and you gotta deliver pizzas.
They put that in the video game?
Well, that's pretty weird. Yeah, I mean, you delivered pizzas before, though, right?
No, I never did that.
No, yeah, you did in the movie Spider-Man 2.
I did that at one point, but I don't want people fucking knowing about that.
Hey, watch the language here. Howdy, folks. Welcome to the Game Reserve. My name is Jagger Newman, and I'm the war in these parts. And yeah, I'm still in Illinois, so it's time for another pre-recorded video. And it's time to look at another subject that I've been meaning to do for a while now. So, not too long ago, I looked at Spider-Man 2 for the GameCube, Xbox, and PS2. The one based on the first Sam Raimi movie. And though it hasn't exactly held up terribly well, it is still a very groundbreaking game for its open-world superhero design. But the thing about Spider-Man 2 was that wasn't the only version of Spider-Man 2 that there was. There are actually quite a few games based on the second movie across the handhelds and even a PC version of the game. I thought about having the MLG Panda look at them, but after playing them myself, I actually found a couple of them to be pretty interesting. So I decided, you know what? Go ahead and take a video and look at all the handheld versions of Spider-Man 2. So what we're going to be looking at tonight is the GBA version, the Nintendo DS version, and the PSP game. The only game that I'm not going to be covering tonight is the PC version of Spider-Man 2, which, from what I've heard, is probably the worst version of this game. If you would like more information on that game, Matt Muscles has recently done a great video on it, showing all the weird issues that it has. So be sure to check that out if you guys are curious. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started. As to how I'm going to be playing this game, I really don't have any choice other than to emulate these games because, you know, they're all handheld games, and I don't yet have a way of, recording them directly off of hardware, so we're going to have to cheat a little bit tonight. First off, we're going to start with the GBA version, and I feel this is an important one to start with. Yeah, the Angry Video Game Nerd did look at this one, but he really only did it to make a joke about having to deliver pizzas in the first mission. It's funny, but he doesn't really tell you anything about the game itself, so let's go ahead and take an honest look. Digital Eclipse. A very common developer from the time, mostly just B-grade stuff. And that's actually pretty cool that they have footage from the movie on the Game Boy Advance game. It's compressed as all hell, but, you know, still impressive nonetheless. Not a bad title screen either, I mean, no complaints there. Alright, let's go ahead and get this started. Whoop, wrong button. Okay, so they have footage from the movie, but they have models from the video game for the main game. Okay, so as he said, the first mission is delivering pizzas. So the graphics are pretty good, I gotta say. Having fun with the web swinging too. And I love how the pizza guy doesn't even question why it's Spider-Man who's delivering the pizzas. Now we gotta find whoever ordered this pizza, I guess. It's a pretty funky music there. Control is reasonably responsive. Easy to get on the walls you want. Not seeing anyone who's ordered a pizza, though. Presentation's pretty strong, too. I mean, no, it's Spider-Man. Has anyone ordered a pizza here? Oh, there's one. Now I guess I gotta go back and get another pizza. So yeah, it does feel like a pretty standard side-scroller. Don't have too many complaints with that. I definitely played worse in my day. Might want to turn this up a little bit. It might be a little soft for you guys. Like, I'm having to adjust my sound on the fly since I'm using 3 different emulators here. Alright, gotta go for another pizza now. Go this way, I think this is faster. Or maybe not. Still got 5 minutes left. Hopefully I can pull this off. I think I started up at the top of this building. Nothing there. Do have a nice degree of movement, though. Clinging to the walls and everything. Nothing there. Going a long way to deliver this pizza, aren't we? Nothing there either. Who the hell ordered a pizza? Okay, 2 more to go. 3 minutes to spare. Surely I have time to do this. This sound is really silly, though. The music is kind of funky, though. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna drop to the floor with this one. It's the 3rd building I want to go into, I think. Nobody here. Ah, there's someone who probably needs a pizza. Ha! Alright, one last pizza. Gotta make this quick, though. Ah. I'm going to be cutting this close, if at all. A minute and 30 seconds, no problem. Ah, I didn't even realize he was right there. That's good. Yeah, this isn't too bad at all. I mean, that's not what you want to be doing if you're playing Spider-Man, but what are you gonna do? Alright, what's next? Now we're going to Dr. Octavius's demonstration. You know, they should have used like comic book style cutscenes for this. Would that been so hard to do? Would have been more visually appealing than this. And of course, things are exploding. I haven't got time for this. Whoop, looks like we're running from fire. Come on, dude, let's get out of here. That sucked. Why are you just standing there holding a clipboard that's on fire, lady? Good thing I had time to figure that out. Ah! No! Oh, that's BS. I didn't know those things wouldn't break in one shot. But now I do. That's ominous. Oh, once again, I got screwed over by the same thing. Really is annoying when you get hung up on the fire like that. I hit the jump button there, what the hell? Man, how long does this level go on? No! Uh. I couldn't be bothered to care about the story here. Yeah, I'm not sure why the angry video game nerd wanted to play this one. This really isn't that bad. It's not great, but I played worse. Now we can actually get to some ass kicking. Combat isn't that much fun, though. How's it these guys can hit me, but I can't hit them? Yeah, nipping at their knees, because why not? Why'd that guy just stand there? Maggot. Ah, wrong button. Let's head up. Yeah, just let Spider-Man crawl up to you and hit you in the nards. Great idea. What is going on here? He can't even get me, can he? I feel like this is a little too easy. This is a really lame combat system. Okay, I guess I can't get him from the ceiling. Ah, crap. Oh, that's 30, nothing to it. How many more of these guys are there? Guess that's the end of that. What the? Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, wow, this is cool. This is... Are you telling me they actually have an open world section in this? Okay, this is garbage, but man, this is impressive for the Game Boy Advance. Look at this. It's difficult to see what I'm doing, but... Damn, they crammed this onto a little GBA cart? Up too far. There it is. Yeah, man, that's cool. And that's where we're gonna call it there. So, Spider-Man 2 on GBA. Not a terrible game, not a great game. I would say average at best. But, you know, that open world bit you just saw there, like, that's really cool for the GBA hardware, so... I think Derek showed that on Stop Skeletons from Fighting once. So, yeah, if you're interested in weird, ambitious, or unnecessary GBA games, as Uncle Derek always says, Spider-Man 2, worth checking out, I would say. But that also came out around the same time as when the DS did, so let's see how the DS fares. Switch over the game capture. And let's get this booted up. Not what I wanted. Recents. Anyone else think that this music sounds like something out of Doom? And it's using a lot of footage from the first Spider-Man game. That's weird. Huh. Once again, another really cool title screen. I like the city reflected in the water there. That's neat. Alright, let's do this. Well, they definitely had the sense to use different images for the cutscene, so there's that. And what is up with that music? Okay. So I guess it's a 2.5D platformer. That's weird. Combat's definitely not much better. I like the music though. It sounds like something out of the old 90s cartoon. Control doesn't feel that bad. Yeah, this isn't that bad either. Ah. So I guess we're going into a building. Save people from a fire. How do they even know I'm in here? Ah, wrong button. The buttons are reversed from where they were in the last game. I don't know why I didn't just crawl over this to begin with. Have no fear, citizen. What are you trying to do? Get me with a cricket board? What an idiot. Who does he think he is? Casey Jones? Go this way first. Pretty easy to move around the environment, too. I definitely say I do prefer the sprite-based graphics of the first game. But, you know, these graphics aren't bad. It's about what you would expect for a 3DS game, for a DS game at the time. Yeah, I guess I can't web zip through there. You know, this place doesn't seem like it's that on fire. What's up with that? I was hitting that guy. I wasn't doing damage for some reason. What is the urgency here? I feel like these people would be just fine. There really isn't much of a fire in here. Hang on, I'm coming. Tell you what, people are so damn people are so damn whiny. Man, that was cheap. I guess now I gotta find my way out of here. Why can't the level just end? I don't even remember how I got in here. Ah. I think it was this way. I guess it wasn't this way. Or that way. Definitely some padding there. Where the hell am I going? I think this is the way out. Yep. Not sure what about this is necessary. Yeah. What am I gonna do? Looks like we gotta go find some escaped convicts. Maggot. That music is just being aggravating. Ah. It would be nice to get some indication of where these guys are. Haha, the whip helm scream, that's great. Oh wait, there's a guy. Didn't last too long. Then again, I wouldn't expect any of these guys to last too long against Spider-Man. Really, it shouldn't take this much time to take these guys out. Spider-Man's strong enough to punch out a T-Rex. Just go down, damn it. Not sure what that's all about. Alright, 10 out of 23. Now I'm dead. Yeah, might as well. Where are the police in all this? Does that count? Is he down here? No, he's not. Wasn't sure. I need to be careful of that. What a bunch of BS. Teach you to shoot at me. Oh, so that's where I'm supposed to go once I've caught all these guys. What are you laughing at, smarty pants? Okay, that's 40 minutes, so that's 20 minutes for that one. Okay, so Spider-Man 2 on Nintendo DS. Probably about the same as the GBA game. Like, I guess for the time, the 3D graphics were impressive, and it was smart of them to keep it to a 2D plane. I think that's made the game age a lot better than trying to do a full 3D game on the console. But at the same time, it's still just kind of the same dull superhero action game that you would have expected on handheld at the time, especially one based on a movie. Not good, not bad, just, again, average, but interesting. I wonder if it has any 3D sections like the Game Boy Advance game does. Isn't that a little weird? They tried to get that on the GBA version, but not on the DS version. That's so weird. Alright, so one more game to play. And that game is going to be the PSP version of the game. So, boot up PPSPP and switch over to this. Once again, made by Vicarious Visions. Okay. I'm glad now when someone's name appears on a Spider-Man game, it's actually Insomniac that you see. Isn't that great? Again, more images from the first game. What's the deal there? It's a clearer image, though. I'll give it that. Benefits of the UMD format. Oh, that's cool. It's Peter's apartment. That's actually really neat. I like that. And we'll go with normal. Okay. Not really. And let's go.
This is my story. It's the usual thing. Struggling student working his way through college, in love with the girl next door. Well,
This looks familiar.
It does have an unusual twist. You see, fate handed me amazing powers, and I made a promise to use those powers to help people. With great power comes great responsibility.
Well said, Toby.
We gotta get out of here, fast!
We'll be able to buy lots of explosives with this, though.
You shouldn't count your explosives till they go off.
What?
Spider-Man!
Go grab Benny. We'll take care of this, Jake.
Joik. Okay, this is actually really impressive. This is about on par with the original game, the one based on the first movie. Get back here. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm not sure what I did, but I did it. Combat is still just as monotonous as ever.
Gotta hustle if I want to meet Harry on time.
It's like they just took the technology from the first game based on the first movie and made a PSP game with it. Like, it's impressive that they got that on here in the first place. I gotta be honest, I'm impressed.
This has been great, but I need to go. I have to write a paper on Otto Octavius for Doc Connor's class.
Hey, no worries. Octavius works with Oscorp, remember? Just come to the unveiling of his new invention tomorrow. I'll get you an interview afterwards. The paper will write itself.
That's great. Can't believe I'm going to meet Octavius.
This looks like a job for Spider-Man! Actually, it looks to me like the police have it pretty well in hand. Haha! Eat pit stop! Kinda crazy that they were defeated by a crossbow of all things. Come on. NYPD officers are tougher than that. Not now, guys. I got New York's finest to save.
Don't worry about us. You gotta get everyone off this bridge. Those crooks have explosives.
Of course they do.
Get this stuff to the warehouse. We'll take care of Spider-Man.
Sure you will.
Where'd he go, boys?
I don't know. Keep an eye out for anything that moves.
I feel like there was supposed to be a quip there.
Now, where'd those guys run off to? They couldn't have gotten far on foot.
Yeah, this is really impressive. I'm honestly speechless. Like, I'm surprised no one talks about this game. This is really cool for the PSP. I mean, again, it's nothing amazing, but well, it's one hell of a technical achievement. This feels like a console game.
Looks like the place, although I don't recall this many guys on the bridge.
Spider-Man! He followed us here.
Aw, you idiot!
Fire before those explosives leveled this entire block.
Is it? You can turn on the sprinklers. In the main office, on the 3rd floor.
Hey, what was that?
Sorry, fellas, don't have time to play today. It's like a delay with the jump, though. Yep. I might have spoken too soon. Ah, that's how you rotate the camera. Question is, how do I get in there? In through here? Ah, man, that's a lot of dudes.
No good. But it looks like there might be a way to open it somewhere else.
I guess I better take these guys out. Where exactly am I going? I probably could have taken the time to fight these guys now that I see it. Ah, here we go. There's so many of these guys. Okay, I guess I can't go that way. Alright, I've had enough of these guys. Maggots. Up we go.
Nothing doing. It's locked.
See this vent cover on the ground here? Me.
Come on. Oh, come on. Actually, I think that'll do right there. I think I've made my point with this one. So, Spider-Man on the PSP. I definitely sucked at that last mission, but I really should have just took my time to fight all the bad guys. But yeah, that's really impressive for a handheld game from the time. Like, it looks like a PS2 game. It could be a PS2 game, honestly. So yeah, of all the games I played tonight, that's definitely the one I recommend checking out the most. Though, to be honest, if you can only play one game based on the first Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man 2 movie, you want to play the console games because, you know, that one has just done so much for the genre, and, you know, it's definitely more fun to play than this game just because of how fun the web swinging is. But that's going to do it for tonight, guys. If you enjoyed tonight's content, please be sure to like and subscribe. I do these videos every Saturday at 8 o'clock. Typically what I do is I take a video game, play it for about an hour, and talk about the design, the history, and all that stuff because, you know, I love talking about that stuff. I think it's a lot of fun. I do not play games from start to finish because I feel like you're missing something if you aren't playing the games yourself. The purpose of the Game Reserve is to encourage other people to play the games I showcase. However, if you prefer to play video games by watching other people play them on YouTube, by all means, nothing wrong with that. I just disagree with it. That being said, if there's any game that you would like me to play in this format, please be sure to leave it in the comments, and if I think it's worth checking out, I'll give it a look. But that's going to do it for tonight, guys, and I'll see you next time.